We are
We're
ready
on.
to rock and roll.
Ready, rock and roll. Don't fall.
And break your head.
Please.
Yeah, I really don't need another injury this year.
Yeah. I told you, you're done.
I'm done.
You start your injury
Ban
from
me?
January. How many times are we going to talk about this?
I
Yes,
don't
you're
know.
done.
Maybe I want to have more injuries.
No, you can't.
I don't know
The
what to
only
tell
injury, your injury is like you can't walk. If you know, you know.
You know,
All
you
right,
know.
let's just start it.
Oh. That took a few minutes.
Yeah. All right. Hello. Welcome to Adulting Piece by Piece, where we are figuring out life one chaotic puzzle at a time. Wow, that was a bit long pause. My name is Lily.
And my name is Lola.
Welcome.
Welcome. If you're here for the first time with us, pour yourself a nice glass of wine of your choice. We're having French wine today, Bordeaux region. Whoop, whoop. And get ready to enjoy some good vibes with us. We usually get a little bit messy, but it's okay.
Cheers.
That's just life.
Yo, man.
Cheers.
I keep drinking before we get done.
I know.
I'm really into it. So we are starting about this beautiful puzzle.
Ravensburg is our favorite brand.
Obviously. As I told you, there's a doggy, there is a squirrel. Where's a cat? There's no cat this time.
cat.
Okay.
But this is what happens when you become a puzzle snob. You start having like brands that you like more, and that's what's happened with us.
I really like it. So yep, you guys saw last time we finished the puzzle. This time we're going on this as well because I think I don't know. I'm more successful with this one.
Ravensburg?
Yeah, Ravensburg.
Yeah.
All right, Lola.
You're
Give it
giving
to
me ends
us
again?
Yeah. You're good at that end.
I was gonna do this weird rug and that other.
Okay,
weird
then
rug,
I will
but I
do
can
the
also
ends.
do ends. Okay, you can do ends. Thank you.
Wow,
Thank you.
you're shifting. Okay.
We are shifting things.
We're shifting.
All
Okay,
right.
what's in the agenda? Let us know.
Today, another kind of cute, but maybe like, I don't know, could be a bit upsetting. A little bit of everything topic. Growing up, being a girl,
Ooh.
and the different expectations that society had on us. When we were growing up in the early 2000s, there was a certain set of expectations. And I think maybe some of that has changed now. Some of it maybe hasn't. But I think that's what we want to talk about today.
So basically, being a girl in this world, honestly,
Yeah.
it's a full-time job.
Yeah.
We never applied for.
Wow. Yeah.
Did you like that?
I did like
I
that.
like
that was
that too.
That was pretty deep.
Yeah. It is true
Full-time
though.
job
It
that
is.
I did not apply for.
Yeah, we didn't.
I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for this
I know,
life. This
but-
life chose me. And I think, honestly, for the most part, I think being a girl is so much fun in many ways. But, for example, I think having girlfriends is the best thing ever. And we kind of had this conversation on a previous episode, how I think it kind of sucks for men because I think their friendships are more boring than ours.
More basic.
Someone recently told me it's actually more peaceful, but I think I disagree with him. I think he just said that to make himself feel better.
Didn't I say that too?
Maybe you also said that. No, they were saying it's for men, it's more peaceful.
Didn't I say that
Well,
either?
maybe.
I did
don't
say
know.
that too.
Probably because your partner said this to you. I feel like they're all trying to lie to themselves. But
But I
anyways.
kind of agree. I'm not.
no!
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be that person. But I noticed. I'm pretty sure a lot of girls, or if the gentlemen are listening to this as well, welcome.
They're like these girls that never stop talking.
There's never, yeah. What are you guys talking about? But there is this unspoken list of expectation.
Yeah.
Look cute. Be polite. Don't be
Yes.
too loud.
Yes, too much.
Don't smile too much. Don't show skin too much. All bad. But also stand up for yourself. Be strong, but not too much. Make it make sense. Oh, I just remember I sound that in a Barbie movie when she was saying it. Don't be this. I just sounded that, but it's true. I completely understand what she was saying because it's all that you have so much the expectation that you didn't sign up for it, and they tell you all of that whole listing.
When I was in middle school, middle school? Yeah, because I think it was grade 7. There was a lot of rules around like how you would dress. Because it was public school, we didn't have uniforms.
I think there's still is, no?
Yeah, I'm not actually sure. I feel like I don't know enough people. I don't think so, because I've never heard this type of conversation from my niece. But maybe. But so, for example, your skirt had to be longer than where your hands land. bent, like when you're standing. Or like the straps on your shirt had to be like minimum 3 fingers thick. So there was like rules like this. Like you couldn't wear like a spaghetti strap. But I had developed breasts earlier than a lot of girls had. So a lot of the same shirt that everyone else was wearing, I could wear, and it would just look a slightly different way because I developed, which I hated, by the way. Like I was so uncomfortable in my own skin at that age. And I remember this female teacher to like, I was either grade 6 or grade 7, but like pretty young, literally told me, isn't that shirt a little too slutty?
Excuse me?
I know.
To
like now,
9 years old?
No, I guess at that point you're like 12, 13.
That still, doesn't change that much.
At this point, like now, it literally makes my blood boil. And I never told my mom because I feel like, I don't know what it is. Like now I'm pretty close with my mom. But back then, I was so concerned with being a good girl.
Exactly.
That I didn't ever want to bring any issues up. So things that bothered me, I never told anyone about it. I just like bottled it in. So I never told anyone. Like I didn't say anything to the teacher, and I didn't come home and say anything. Even
what did you do in that
situation? I know for a
situation?
fact, if I told my mom, she would have shown up to the school in her broken English and yelled at this woman for saying something like that to me, because that's totally how my mom is. But nothing. I just like felt sad about it, and I went on with my day. And here I am now as a 30-something-year-old, still bothered. And if I ever see this woman again, I'm gonna be like, you said something really inappropriate to a really young girl, and it stuck with me 20 years later.
Like, how dare you?
How dare you?
I had an issue of laughing too loud and showing my teeth.
Oh, you're a happy kid.
I was a happy kid.
What do you mean an issue?
They'll be like, can you be just quiet? You're too loud. Can you use your indoor voice? And you're like, but I'm not that loud. And then you start, even until now, it's true. Have you noticed I'm extremely conscious about it, because I'm like, am I being too loud? Are you guys like okay if I'm just like talking too loud? Or it makes me being unconscious. So I guess let's dig in more and talk about stuff we have been told to do
or not do,
shrink into just because we are girls.
Like I think society now is a lot more open in terms of like sexual experiences.
I think
for a lot of
going
things
back to social media again. I feel is not, because imagine Kylie Jenner when she right now I think she's like maybe 29, whatever. She's coming out telling how much like what surgery she has done, what gaslighted those girls that naturally she's just overlining her lips, and then people are like, why I don't look like this, why I'm not like this. And I guess in each she did, and then I think in each generation ours was Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. They were so thin. You have to be skinny to be loved. And then in that generation it was like, you have to big booties, big lips. You had to curvy but not too curvy. You have to be thin but not too thin. You have to have beautiful long lashes, perfect makeup, perfect hair.
But like perfect makeup as if you don't have makeup.
As if you don't have makeup. So I guess in each generation, doesn't matter. It's just because we are girl, we got praised. Now, if you look at it, they're like, come with me. I'm gonna show you how to wear makeup, but it's so natural that no one would gonna know what are you wearing makeup? And you're like, why am I wearing it then? Then why are you teaching me how to wear makeup that no one knows? Then what is the point of me having the makeup?
This is true. I still laugh all the time when guys are like, I like a woman that looks natural. And I'm like, show me example. And then they show me an example. I'm like, there's nothing natural about
that, because their boobs is done,
the cheeks are done, the lips are done. There is makeup on. Like there's so much shading. It's just like everything is done in neutral shades.
To point out, there's nothing wrong with people who
choose to do it.
It's your body, it's your choice. It's beautiful, each to their own. We both got it to that too.
I used to have my lashes done all the time.
Exactly. I used to always be, oh my god, do I need to go get Botox? Do I need to? Which I did, but I'm not. I did it once or twice, and I haven't done it. And I was like, no, I don't want to do Botox. And even companies, they came and they introduced the mini Botox, a baby Botox, because they're trying to the younger generation.
I hate
so
things like this.
My sister, she's 24, 23.
And she's
doing Botox. It's funny if you look at it. The Kris Jenner wants to look like she's in 20. And a 20-year-old trying to look younger. How much younger do you want to look? Do you want to look like 12? Your skin is already young and vibrant and beautiful.
Where is the
Where
cutoff?
is this cutoff to? I know.
We're not angry
We're
at
not
all.
angry
We're
at
so
all.
calm.
The thing is, why do you get praise if you look perfectly put together? You have, one thing that they will notice if you lost weight or gain weight.
Yes.
But no one checks with you if you're okay. No one checks in with your mental
mentally.
health. Yeah, they're not checked with you. Are you okay? But they will suddenly know, oh my God, you lost so much weight. What's your secret? What did you do? What kind of
Yes.
diet are you using?
Yes. And women are actually, I think, worse with each other with this.
They are. Because a man would never come and ask you, oh my God, you lost weight. What's
Yeah.
your secret?
Yeah, that's
know?
actually very true.
Going back again, as women, it's hard to have a girlfriend.
Yeah, actually, it really can be. Sorry, on the losing weight and being a woman. This,
Tell us, yeah.
I'm gonna do a reveal about myself. I had breast reduction done about 2 years ago, back to the boobs that I was very uncomfortable with. And then I just like, I don't know, I feel like it was like too taboo of a thing to do, but then at some point people started talking enough about it that I just wanted to do it. But I think what I was trying to get at before is like, I think things are just more open, like in terms of like, I guess maybe partially because of this whole gender movement stuff, just like information is so much more available maybe because of internet that kids know about things more, and this idea that like you experiment and do things is slightly more open, I think, sometimes in certain friendship groups, so maybe not always. Whereas
okay.
I think for us growing up, like anything that you did, like you were a bad girl, like you were supposed to not,
yes.
like you were a teenager, all teenagers are curious and want to do stuff, but you were supposed to not want to.
Yeah.
Like I hated that part of high school because everyone's so like catty and cliquey and annoying. Like boys were annoying, girls were annoying, like everything was just annoying. Everyone was
Yeah, everyone was annoying.
And I think I like looked a certain way, but I wasn't that way. I wasn't even interested.
Oh, you
like,
were getting judged.
Attention made me so uncomfortable. But then sometimes like I liked it. And sometimes I did things just to piss people off. Like I genuinely started dating this one guy because I knew it would piss off all the other guys.
Oh, I love
Like
that.
that's literally the only reason I did it. Eventually he was kind of nice and I got into it. But at first, like my only motivation was to piss off everyone else.
So to prove them, okay, it's like you're already talking about me. Let me at least be that person.
And because it's like, I feel like it's like talking about you, starting rumors about things you haven't even done. And I was like, you know what? If you're gonna say it, I'm gonna do it, but I'm not doing it with you. So
Okay.
kiss my...
Okay. All right, because that kind of thing happened to me as well, because I was too loud. I was smiling. I had this friendly persona, and people thought that I'm sleeping around or I'm like into doing stuff. And you're like, but I'm not. This is just who I am. That has nothing to do with anything you are saying. And then it did change me as well, and it made me question that. What is something wrong with me? Did it like? Am I like it's something wrote in my forehead that I'm inviting people to treat me this way? Is it
like you think it's your fault?
Yeah, you start blaming yourself. You feel like there's so much femininity. What is it called? Femininity.
You never struggle with words.
Femininity.
Femininity. You had it. I'm just
built.
making fun.
Excuse me. Is built around being looked at, not actually living.
That really hit.
Yeah.
When you dress up, because I feel like this is, and I think different people do it for different things. I'd say I dress up primarily for myself. Like if I'm in a mood, I want to dress up, and I look at myself, I'm like, I look so good.
You feel good, exactly.
That's my main reason. Then my second reason is actually for other girls. Like I like getting a certain look from other girls is so much more satisfying than men. Like I literally won't even notice it from men. Like someone else will point out that someone's looking, and I'm like literally like blind to it. But I will never miss a way a girl looks at me.
Are you serious?
I have zero interest in women.
Wow.
Let me back up.
I never
zero
knew
interest in women. But like a girl coming up to you and being like, oh my god. And like sometimes it's super fake. Like you can tell, but they're like, oh my god, girl. Yeah. Like not that stuff. But a girl coming up to you and giving you a genuine compliment about something you're wearing, like that is so worth like a million times more than what any man will say. Unless it's like a partner and I actually care about their opinion. That's a different story. But like random men's comments. Whereas like a random woman commenting, like that's a genuine, really good compliment. Like Like, I'm like, wow.
Okay.
Right? No?
I actually never thought it that way. Wow, you caught me off guard. I'm so surprised and be like
Not the
ooh.
fake compliments, not like, oh my god, girl. Whereas they're actually hating on you. They're
But
just asking that.
I know where you're coming at, because for me, I'm genuinely always been a tomboy, and I love being a tomboy. And when I'm dressing, I dress for myself. I actually do feel good about it.
Yeah.
I actually don't ever pay attention to whoever looking at me.
But like a woman, like I've had many times, I guess I've had it both from men and women that just like will come up to you and give you a compliment. But it's so much significantly feels so much better when it's from a woman and it's genuine.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Because I've been told so many times I'm loud, I'm smiling too much, I'm flirty too much. I'm like, I'm gonna get judged no matter what. If I do this, I'm gonna get judged. If I don't do this, I'm gonna get judged. So
do you just tune it out then?
I just tried my best, but I'm like, it is what it is. What can I do about it? But I was extremely sad. And I start being part of it, like, it's like, okay, let me choose one side. Let me be extremely girly now.
It's funny because since I've known you, like, you've been really girly. So I actually don't even know this other side. Like, I've always been very girly. If anything, I'm a lot less girly than I ever was before.
I was like, let me at least be girly. But I feel like if you know me, like, I actually wear more jeans and wear more like t-shirt. Yeah. But the times that when I used to work at Sears, I was more wearing skirts, wearing more, trying to do my makeup and like making sure that I have at least a lipstick on. Even because one time my mom mentioned that, she was like, oh, you look like a dad. You just put a lipstick on.
Mothers that say things like this to their daughters have a special
place in hell.
I kind of didn't want to say it because you said your mom, but
it's
special place in hell.
Special, because that's the first thing you're like, oh,
like your mom crushing your confidence. Like women already, like I feel like we're born with a lack of confidence.
I'm already struggling with this. Like I'm going to school, but the thing is, if I wear too much makeup, you will come and tell me, why are you? Or who are you dressed up for? Why are you attracting? What is it? What are you tracking? Men to yourself,
right.
But then if I don't, you look dead. Yeah. So there's no win-win situation. Whatever there's you do, there is something definitely wrong with you. Yeah. So I just recently in my 30s, I just be who I am. I put my head, in ponytail always. That I got a nickname from my husband. I look like what did he say? He called me. I look like chickpea because.
Chickpea.
But now falafel.
Stop feeding me
falafel.
Lily was going through this phase where she kept. Okay, this is a topic for another day. Yeah. But like she was going through this whole like what she can and can't eat in life. Yeah. And she was trying to be healthy, and she kept buying falafels. And her partner was like, "If I eat one more falafel." Your body is going to be found in the river the next day.
If you fit me a falafel one more time. It was funny.
Poor guy.
Honestly, some people I know, they call it that makeup is fun, which good for you. Like, yes. I know you enjoy makeup.
I used to. I think I'm over it. I don't know why. I think I'm just over it. But it used to be like art to me. Like, it was like the same feeling of like
But doesn't it made you sometimes, or maybe right now, feel like exhausting because it feels like it's a requirement?
Yeah, I think I would say initially I really liked it because it generally was like art for me. Like I enjoyed the experience of it. But then I think when you put it on so regularly, you have a hard time not having makeup on. So like I didn't really go anywhere without makeup.
Without makeup, yeah.
And I've met a lot of girls like this that just like literally can't step out of the house without makeup on. And I find that really, really sad.
They do.
And I actually think pandemic time and being at home probably changed that for me the most, where I was like, you just stop caring at some point. And then I guess in that process, I also got into fitness stuff more. Plus, I find the style now has changed and casual is actually cool. Like you didn't walk around in sweatpants before, whereas now it's acceptable. I think that's just made me more comfortable. And I find it's like when you wear makeup all the time, when you don't have makeup, like you actually think you look ugly. Like I used to think my face is so pale, my eyes are like this, and now I'm like, I look fantastic.
Exactly.
Like, this confidence, I don't know where it came from, but
I love it. I do.
Me too. Me too.
Because it's kind of loving yourself.
Yeah, like
Not
loving my
kind of.
actual
You
self.
are. You're like, I'm enjoying.
Yeah, but like not to say that there's anything bad about makeup. Like my sister is the type of person that likes
She
to
loves
get ready
makeup, yeah.
all the time, and she always has like proper like 3 shades of eyeshadow on and whatever. And she looks amazing. Good for her. And I don't actually think it has anything to do with her like confidence or her self-worth. Like she just enjoys the process of getting ready. So like good for you, but I guess maybe it's something to be mindful of. Like if you're really into it, maybe it's once in a while you should sit back and think what's
Why
your
am I into
association
it?
with
Yeah.
it? Yeah. And if it's kind of for the wrong reason, then maybe consider taking a break sometimes.
Did you ever feel this like, I have been told I'm too much and I'm not enough in the same week?
I mean, this is going to get into like other hard conversations, but I'd say like with my ex, I had a lot of issues like this with him, where it was like, is that right piece? Yeah, it is. Because it's like, on one hand, I was never doing enough for him. But on the other hand, I was always doing too much and he hated it. I don't know. It was a very confusing dynamic. So like, yes. And we actually went to therapy together.
Okay.
Like couples therapy. Because this is like a hard thing to forget. But like one of the therapists literally said that. He's like, she said, at some point, like you're so confident and comfortable in everything that you do. Even if you mess up, like you're still confident in yourself. You recognize that maybe you've messed up something. Whereas he was so not. And this creates,
it's your
like,
fault?
kind of. Yeah, because in a way he's like resentful that you are how you are. But if you pretended to do less, then he would be resentful that you're lessering yourself for him, and it would make him feel more insecure. So there's no winning in this situation.
Wow.
There is no
I was
winning.
not expecting
So she's
that.
like, basically, this is a really awkward power dynamic, which is apparently very common nowadays. And not necessarily that it's the woman. It could be either way. But in relationships, it's a common power dynamic. And it's pretty difficult to get out of once you're in it. What am I going to do? Be less? And like, not that I'm like such an amazing person, but like,
You
it's
are
like,
an amazing
it's like
person.
I'm too much, but I'm also too little. I don't know. What about you? Have you had this? You've been too much and too little?
I've been, I've been too much, not enough in the same week.
In what sense? Give me a story or example.
Can you give me that end piece?
Oh, yes.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm like, I see that it's being built.
Sorry, because I was doing like the water thing and
Yeah.
it's kind of...
It's forgiving, forgiven. I forgive you for this.
For this I love that you're loud and this fun person. But I can see how
Affects it.
in certain circumstances people might like that you're the... Oh, actually, you know what? I think because you told me a story kind of recently about in certain family dynamics, like you were always this like fun party person, and now you're recognizing that it feels... You're not as comfortable in those settings as much. So now when you're going into those settings, you're being a lot calmer, quieter. And the same people that used to be like, oh my God, why are you so loud? No, are now like, oh, why are you so quiet? We were expecting you to come here and be the life of... And it's like... Well, you didn't like me when I was that, and now that I'm not that, you don't like me again?
Recently, I went to my sister's engagement, and I didn't want to be there, but I was there. Everyone would coming to me, like, oh my God, why are you not fun anymore? Why are you...
Like, that's such a mean thing to say to someone. Why are you not fun anymore?
And then because I'm going through therapy, I know the words didn't mean anything. Kind of felt sad because I was like,
of course.
If this was Lily a couple of years ago, I wouldn't go in a corner and be like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? Why I can't be present? Am I sad? Is something? So I will go drink or take a couple shots to be upbeat for them, to be the life of party because they were asking for it. And I'll be like, oh my God. And then later on, there's something goes on and you're like, oh, can you just be quiet a little bit? And I'm like, okay, what do you want from me?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
It's okay.
What is it? It's okay. Just like, cheers. But to just have like a life milestones, there is this timeline that being a girl, being a woman, you got raised in any culture, any shape or form, that you have a school, job, love, marriage, kid. And if you don't follow it, people act like you failed.
Yes, it's true.
You're divorced, people think you're failed. I don't want kid, people think I'm failed. Like, what's wrong with you? Is it because you can't have kid? Like, it's just the concept of like you choose to not have a child that we talked about. It was our second episode or third episode. We talked about it, that we don't, like, I don't want to have kid. And I chose that this concept, it's such a foreign concept for them that they don't understand. It's like, how can you not choose a motherhood? You're born for this role. No, stop Stop telling me I'm born to do something. I'm born.
I was just born to live.
Exactly. I didn't born to run for presidency. I didn't born to be this engineer or doctor. I didn't born to be a mother. Maybe I was just born to live this simple life. What is wrong with that? Maybe I just want to be.
Yeah.
Just want to be here.
Yeah.
Stop putting too much pressure that if you don't do this, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Because you were born to this role. Doesn't matter what it is, but it's your role.
Yeah. I agree. People are, and I think women are actually worse at this, judging other women. Okay, yes, the divorce example is a good one, because I think I always say I'm an all or nothing person, and I would say in a relationship, I was well aware of where it was going. I think a while before I actually called it quits, but it's because I have this thing of I've committed to this, I cannot let it fail. I'm gonna fix it. And then eventually you're oh no, there's no fixing this.
Yeah. It's better for me to just call it quits.
But then genuinely, I remember thinking I'm gonna have this point where I'll be sad about it, but I never did. I was waiting for it to hit, but I didn't. And I actually was genuinely the happiest I have been. And I would tell people that when they ask. And some people really get it. I think people that have been through similar experiences in life, they really get it. That I'm being genuine about it. And then other people would be oh, but it's okay, you'll meet. And I'm okay, great. If I meet someone, great. But also I'm in a good place in life and it is what it is. That's also great. It's the same with kids. I'd be yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not opposed to the idea of kids, but if I also don't, it's okay if I don't. And then, but people are oh, no. Or as soon as you get married, people start asking you about kids. Yo, let me just live.
Can I just be?
Especially immigrants.
Immigrants.
we're that
really
kind
bad
of,
with this. We're really bad at it.
And I think we just also add even more pressure.
And we don't, another thing, we don't need to explain it.
Why do I have to?
You don't have to have an explanation. And if I don't want a kid, if I divorce, if I don't want to get married, there shouldn't be a need of an explanation. I don't need to explain myself.
Correct. If you're close enough to me, I'll talk to you about it. If you're not close to me, then mind your own business.
I noticed.
Don't be so Snoopy Snoop.
Yeah, don't be too Snoopy Snoop.
Snoopy. Not necessary.
But I don't know if you have noticed it. Right now, talking about marriage or kid or all that, there's always thing that they implemented in us that it's you're either too young or you're too old or it's too early or it's too late. So the reason for kids,
oh my god,
yeah, because for kids they're they definitely bring the biological woman's body. I totally understand, it's a science, I can't argue with that. So they come say, but it's gonna be too late. So they tell you this in your 30, but if you want to have kids in your 20, they're gonna tell you, oh, don't you think it's a little too early?
Yeah, live your life.
Live your life. So you're is it too late or is it too early?
Which is it?
Again, it's exhausting to be a woman. Men don't go through this. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe we should have a man guest here, but
we should maybe one day. Honestly, I'd never actually thought about it that way, but that's a really crazy point. I'm trying, when I remember when I was younger, in middle school, high school, my parents never wanted me to have a boyfriend because they were you have to focus on school, you have to be serious. No. I can't even imagine this concept that people brought boyfriends home in high school. My dad would
have a heart attack.
Yeah, to say the least. This is not a thing that happened. But then I literally remember, as soon as I got into university, my mom was it would be good if you meet a man, or not a man, if you meet a boy. Because it's the time will come soon, so you should. And I was oh yeah, by the way, I have a boyfriend, here's this photo. But it's
the bomb dropped.
You went from be so mad at me if I talk to a single boy, I'm supposed to act I know nothing, I have zero interest, to now suddenly you expect me to have a boyfriend. Where's the middle ground? Where was the conversations? And I think maybe honestly, I love my parents, I think they did great.
I think they did great
in many ways. But this topic of relationships and men is a thing that was not discussed. And sometimes I'm I think if you actually talk to me a little bit about it, some of the red flags that probably started showing up way earlier, maybe if I had actually talked to someone with more brain power than I had, would have told me oh, this is not a good thing. Maybe now is the time to walk away before you get too attached and you stick around in this. But I didn't have that.
No, you
I
didn't
have an older person to talk to.
What is it that we were talking about last episode, that the expectation of to be a friend, too much of a friend, to have this expectation of your friend to be always there, but you're you tell them about oh, I have a boyfriend boyfriend, I'm in this situation, what can I do? But
Yeah.
that friend is already so young, they don't know what to
Yeah.
do. So they're gonna definitely guide you in the wrong way.
Yeah.
But if a parent is there, they're
Yeah.
open to have the discussion, they might actually help you.
Yeah, like I see it now with my niece. Like my sister and my brother-in-law are so open to having conversations with her about things, and I'm like, this is actually incredible. Like I can't imagine how much further in life I would have gone if I was able to have
that.
proper conversations with an adult that had my best interest in mind.
Oh, I like that. Best interest in mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kids your age, and yeah, not to say something bad about them, because I'm sure it's mostly not intentional, because they also are just going through things, but like they don't have your best interest in mind. They're just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Like
no,
you
true.
are.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't know what they're doing.
They're discovering life as you. So again, it goes to, is it too early to get married and to have kids, or is it too late to get married or to have kids? Because that's the dilemma. Like they tell you, like my sister, she's 24, she's engaged. For me,
You're like, it's so young.
I'm like, you're so young, because in a sense that, yes, they are young. They are because
yeah.
they need to discover themselves. You barely know what you like at age of 20,
Yeah.
and now you're committed for a like serious relationship.
Yeah.
But
also
because,
maybe
like,
this is how she's gonna learn
maybe
about
that's how
herself or
exactly.
everything.
Because like again, this the trad wife.
Oh my god.
So
this trad wife stuff
This
is
trad wife is stuff like, because they talk about it. They talk about like, oh, you marry, again, going back to Kardashian, she had kids at the age of 19, 20, whatever. And then like the marriage and everything, you have it in young. And when you're in your 30s, you're just like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's okay if I divorce too. I'm like, yes, that's not an issue for you to get a divorce.
Don't go into it thinking that.
Exactly. My entire point.
Like if you're already thinking about the ending of the relationship,
yeah.
then why are you in the relationship?
Why are you in there? Why
Like
are
you
you
should
committing
be on
in?
like cloud nine, like giggling and being like ridiculous. Like I'm like, if you're not giggling, it's a problem.
Yeah, no, I agree. No.
This is my bar. If you're not giggling, it's a problem.
You're not. Yeah, if you're not giggling, there you have an issue.
But honestly, I had never thought about it that way. That it's true. As women, everything, we're either too young or too old for things. Like, don't wear this, you're too young for it. But also, don't wear that, you're too old for it.
Yeah.
Right?
Because it's true. They
Like,
actually.
so when am I the right age for anything?
Because like.
For like 2 years.
For
like
2
between
years.
the age of 25 to 27, you're the right age for
Because like
everything.
if you even look at it, like I was in the train the other day and I saw this older. She dressed amazingly. She dressed exactly my style, like jean, sneaker, and like a black t-shirt.
Yeah.
Her hair was minimally done, and then she had a bag. She looked so beautiful, but
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm pretty sure people judge it's like, oh, like isn't it she's too old to dress as a young person? It's like you're getting judged no matter what. Like
Yeah, there's no winning in this life.
there's no winning. There's genuinely no winning in this life, in no matter what form or shape you're doing. Question for you
Yes.
and for our listener. How do you deal with that pressure now? Do you just ignore it, or does it piss you off? Or you go on Reddit and talk about it?
I'm sure we've all done a little bit of that. I would say for me, when I was younger, it really got to me, but I always pretended like it didn't. I'm very good at pretending like I'm not bothered by things, even though I'm bothered by things
A lot?
internally fairly often. Yeah, I come off pretty cool and savvy, but really I'm dying inside.
You're done. I could see that.
That's why my shoulders are at my ears sometimes. As someone keeps pointing out to me recently. Anyways. When I was younger, I would say it really got to me. And periodically I would like snap at people. I'd start like weird arguments or something. Now I would say 9 times out of 10, I really don't care. Like I can genuinely say I'm so comfortable and confident in my life that I really don't care.
I actually love that.
Yeah. But still there's that 1 out of 10 times where like you caught me on a bad day and maybe like I was already having like, I had a weird interaction with a girlfriend or like whatever it is. Like I had a bad day at work. So like I'm already like in a mood and you said something to me on the bad day and
You
like
snap?
I might just like be driving home and cry. That's more likely what would happen.
Oh. Have I done that to you?
No, you've never done that to me.
But you do cry.
I cry all the time.
Yeah.
We should not take my crying too seriously.
No,
I
you
cry
shouldn't.
easily.
You do cry as well.
What about you?
I fight it before.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been to deep argument. Now I don't care.
Yeah.
But I used to fight it. I used to challenge them. But now I'm like, they wanna think it that way, no matter
will
what
think
they're
it
gonna
that
think.
way.
Until they actually
Or ready to change their
they're
mind.
ready. Yeah. If they're
Yeah.
not ready, no matter what you do, you can't.
You cannot change people. That's actually one of the most valuable lessons I've learned in life. As someone who likes to try to fix things. You can't change people.
You can.
Unless they want to be changed.
Unless they
In which
want to be
case they'll get
changed.
there on their own.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll come and ask you for help or like ask you questions about how you feel. But mark my words, you cannot change people.
You can't change people. Another question.
Yes.
Have you ever been shamed for not doing something the girly way?
Oh man, I feel like this is an episode where I keep bringing up my ex a lot.
You do. You do it. It's okay.
As you know, I'm a big planner. Some people might call it controlling, but I like things done a certain way. And for like, not for everything, like certain things, if it's a thing that doesn't really have high stakes, like whatever, I'm pretty chill about it. But for things that like genuinely matter in life, I need to plan it because I need to make sure it gets done right. And I'm very confident in myself in how I see the future of it. Like if I'm like, if I do this, then XYZ happens. Like I think I'm pretty good at seeing where things go. So I'm a big planner. He was pretty bad at this. He was pretty impulsive. So I found I made decisions for things a lot. And sometimes he would want to do something a certain way. And if it was affecting both of us, I'd be like, no, we're not doing that. Because this is where this is going. And then he would just be like, why are you always trying to wear the pants? This was a frequent issue.
So you were not doing...
So I wasn't being women. I wasn't being in my feminine. I hate when people say these words. Now, what does that mean? What does being in your feminine mean?
Yeah. What does that... Because like, I think that being feminist or being femininity... it's basically, it's mean everyone is equal. I was having this argument with my...
But different.
Different.
Yes.
I was telling my partner, I was like, yes, I could change tire. Yes, I could do everything. Yes, I could even be a mechanic. But I might not do it in a good way, but give me a chance. Give me a chance. Give me...
if I need to do it, I'll do it.
If I have to do it, I will do it, you know? Yeah. So when they say that men and women are equal or they're not equal, if a man does this, a woman cannot do it, this specific sentence does actually piss me off because if a man can do anything, woman can do it better or can do it.
Yeah, because literally the only thing is giving birth.
I was just going to say, there's only thing that a man actually cannot do is to get pregnant and give a birth.
Yeah.
That's the only thing because men could be a president, woman can. Men can do a surgery, woman can.
Yeah.
There's like, oh, you see that what is that? When they go up to change the lights, the pole of like a wind field, all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, and a woman can do it too. There are fearless women in this world. Yeah. For the Olympic, me and my partner were watching. There's a rock climbing Olympic. There was a women's side too. They were rock climbing there too, and then they were from Malaysia. They were fully in hijab, and they were like going up and down to hit that bill. And like, if she could do that, do you think she's not gonna get hired for this job to go up to do the electric on top of this?
Yeah.
What are you talking? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like. You're telling me...
I just don't hit the gym. What do you mean?
Exactly. Like, doesn't mean, like, I cannot do it. Yes, I could. There's other girls out there. They could definitely do it.
Yes.
So, job, positions, it doesn't define your being a female or male.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So, it's just your willingness to want to go study or want to do that. Yeah. You want to go down that path of career.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I feel you've only been limited because of your career-wise. Anything else in life, women can actually do more than men.
I mean,
because like even for breastfeeding, like man cannot produce milk. Like what? This is, and to be more honest. There's actually women who support that more. Oh, you know, I'm just wanna be in my own woman era that I don't need to know this. My man has to do this. Like you stop like telling me. I'm like, yo, stop giving a man too much power.
Oh, you like this trad wife.
This trad wife. Yeah, this whole trad wife thing. They feel like they're so useless. and they feel like, oh, I cannot live without my man because my man is paying my bills, my man is taking care of me, my man is this, while they basically putting themselves down. I'm like, your man didn't open their legs to give a birth to another man. Like, a man is born out of a woman. Why we are not talking enough about this? Like,
Facts.
yes, we do need their sperm, 100%.
I mean, okay, like, there is something beautiful in a man that so genuinely loves his woman that he is willing to make the decision. Like, if to be able to trust someone enough to, like, let him make decisions and back off. I think this is like heaven because I've never experienced this. You read about this in like
okay, like I'm talking a lot about like man doing this. Let me praise my partner. He does give me full control of, because he knows I'm
but
a
it's not
control
that.
freak.
I want to be able to like 100% trust someone else to just do it and just like back off for a second.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. I don't think so that exists.
So that's why I said it's heaven. Because maybe when I hit heaven, I'll experience
I don't think so. I don't think so that exists.
But like,
again, this goes back to us women.
Yeah.
How do we raise that boy or a man who's gonna be part of another person's life? It comes back to us. We as a woman, I know I just talk about it like we put too much pressure on ourselves.
And now we're like, more pressure.
But that's the truth. That's the whole truth about it, because I feel like you get the...
So is it just a lie that this concept doesn't exist? That I might just be able to like back off and chill?
Yeah, it doesn't exist. Do you know why? Why are we expecting too much of a man as well too?
Like, I'm not saying all the time, but like...
I don't agree. I feel like... What is that? I feel like when because that was let me give more praise to my partner, because he was in that sense of too. It's like, why we got married? Why do you need me if you like why there's a need of me and you? I'm like, the whole purpose of like, I don't want to go through this journey alone.
No, fair, and like that's cute.
I don't want to do this alone.
Like,
I don't need. There's no need. We don't need each other. We want each other. I don't need him to change the garbage. I don't need him to do the laundry.
Yeah, and like I am a planner. As much as I complain about it, like I enjoy being a planner for the most part. So like I have zero intention of letting this go because like it's not happening. It's just who I am. But I want the option to just back off sometimes.
You just have to let that person.
But then like the other person needs to be at my level for me to be able to do that.
No. You're expecting same thing that your opposite. The man expect you. Oh, I want you cook perfectly. I want my food to not be burnt. Like, do I have to be like? I'm like, do I have to be there and watch you to pay the bills on time? Like, why can you not do this for that? Like, no. I'm
not
actually.
Wording this right.
I know what you're exactly getting at you, but
you're just telling me I'm being delusional. It's never happening.
Yes, because it's both way. You have to trust each other so much.
So I want that. I want the person that I can be like so fully trusting in that sometimes I can actually back off.
You could. Yeah.
I can't. That's why I said it's heaven. I'm waiting to get there. I'll let you know.
Yeah, let us know.
Even with my close girlfriends.
Yes, I know. We all back up. We all back up to let
everybody
you do.
Backs up.
Because we know you're anal.
Excuse me.
It just.
You guys love it because you know if I plan it, it'll be great.
No, yeah, we actually do love it.
See, that's what it is.
But I was like you before, like even though I was making excuses like, oh, if I have kid, can I trust? Do you remember? Like, can I trust my partner? Yeah. Like, how can he take care of it? And my therapist said that, like, you're not even giving him a chance. You're already assuming.
It's true. I do that a lot.
I'm like, you are already in, like, an assumption. And you already believe this. Even if he's trying, you're like, wasn't it perfect? If I would have did it.
Okay, no, I'm pretty thankful when people do things nicely.
Yes, but you need to, exactly, nicely. The whole effort of it. So like,
if I saw that you put effort into it, like even if it wasn't done how maybe I would have done it, I genuinely really appreciate effort.
But then life is that person needs to do multiple times to get it perfect. They can't they're not born with that. Even you, look at yourself. Like you,
I was born like this. Maybe it's Maybelline.
But you just need to give that person multiple chances. Like you can just, no one is born to their fantasy, you know?
mean, I'm here as a living example of perfect. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't even finish my sentence. It sounded way too cocky.
just like remember being a grade. Like you're not born knowing multiplication or division or like you practice a lot and then you get better. So like
you gotta give people time to practice.
What does they say? You're not born learn how to walk. You keep falling and you keep getting it up. You get up and you learn like from walking to run.
Yeah.
I guess this is it.
And maybe that's actually what it comes back to in terms of being a woman and being comfortable in your own shoes and being comfortable with which parts of being a woman you want to, stereotypical parts of being a woman you want to follow by and which parts you don't want to follow by. You just go through it over the years and you get comfortable and you define it for yourself in a certain way.
Don't let people define you. All right, the win of this week. Go ahead, tell me. Give me your win of this week.
This week, there was definitely times that my alarm went off for me to go to the gym. And I was like, ugh, but I got up every time. And I went, which is pretty impressive. Because it's starting to get dark and it's getting really hard to do it. But I did
For me, getting up, getting ready, and going to work.
Wow. You're like, I have bills to pay.
I was not motivated to go to work this week at all. Like, zero motivation. But I got up, put my hair up, put the pants on.
The chickpea head?
The chickpea head. Got onto the bus, train, and I made it to work every single day.
Consistency.
That was
the
my
key to life.
That was my win. You guys tell us what was your win this week. Wrapping this up. Don't forget to tune in on Wednesday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Give us your, ding, ding. Exactly. Get that bell notification, you know? Tell us, how did you like it? What was it? This Lola, like, trying to cheer me, cut me up. But here, love you guys.
Waiting here.
Take care.
Till next time.
For tuning in.
Cheers.
Cheers.